Hello peeps and welcome back to Material Energy Hypercubed. Since the last recording, a new version of Material Energy Hypercubed has come out. We're on version 1.0 now, and I went ahead and updated. Now, a lot of stuff was added into the pack since the last update, so I went ahead and went through the process to update all of my spatial storages, since apparently, updating your instance won't update your spatial storages unless you do it manually. The instructions for doing that are in Parcel's first post. So basically all you have to do is just create a new instance or create a new world after you do the updates. Just name it whatever. Then exit out of that new world, open up the save folder, and then copy all of the relevant dimensions from the new save folder to your current save. And that should update your dimensions. Just make sure that any spatial storages you want to update have been unloaded before you do it, because if they're loaded at the time that you do the update, it won't take. So I went ahead and updated all of the areas that I have not been into yet, and since Poor Ores was removed, I did go ahead and update Miner's Delight as well. So Miner's Delight for me has been completely reset. I'll head back to the observatory and show you. Yeah, he removed Poor Ores, so all of the ores are now back. Now this also means that any chests that were in there have been, restored, which means there's another vanilla mining thing down there. All of the redstone's back, basically everything that was in here before is back. So, it may make me a little bit more resource rich than I was needing to be, but with dropping Poor Ores, I don't have a reliable way to get emeralds anymore. So I wanted to reset Miner's Delight so that I could have the possibility of finding emeralds. Hey, you two stop fighting. I said stop fighting. Bean. Hey, I'll get your tail. Hi. Anyway, so that's why Miner's Delight has been reset. Mostly because I needed a source of emeralds. I haven't actually seen any emeralds in here, so I don't know if it's going to be possible to find them or not, but yeah. Another thing I did is I went ahead and changed my changed my steel hammer to a vulcanite hammer. I gave it a vulcanite hammerhead, an obsidian large plate, and a vulcanite tough rod. Now, I don't have a way to replace the other large plate, I don't think. I guess I could try doing the obsidian and the vulcanite large plate at the same time, but yeah, it's not that important. The hammer is now like ridiculously, stupidly strong. So the mining speed's still kind of low, but it's much better. My Cive's sword now has incorrect data, and it says put it in a crafting window to update it. Well, that doesn't do anything, and same with my pickaxe. But it doesn't seem to have caused any problems so far, so I'm going on faith that this isn't going to cause any issues. I have also been breeding my chickens, and I've got quite a little flock going on out here. I got quite a little flock going of chickens. Come here, chickens. Hi, chickens. How you doing? So I got lots of chickens. I sheared all of the mushrooms that I had around to see if they would give me regular cows. It doesn't. It gives you the wild cows. So I might eventually have to breed them through and get regular cows too. I don't know that I'm going to need that for anything, but... And he also changed the layout of the quest book a little bit, so that chemistry is now its own area. It moved all of the chemistry quests into its own little section here. He also added in fluxed crystals, and he added in a couple of other things. I can't remember exactly what offhand. But you may notice I have 8 quests with unclaimed rewards. That's because I did a little bit of looking around in my spare time, and I found a bunch of trophies. Some of these were just laying around. Some of these were in the hidden item buffers. I also found, and this is an amazing find, a 64K ME storage cell with absolutely nothing in it. This is actually hidden in the walls of the reflection pool. So I will tell you where that is. I'm not going to tell you where any of the trophies were, because part of the fun of this is looking for these yourself. But that means I have a shitload of rewards to claim. In secrets, I have 8 rewards to claim. We got a zombie pigman trophy, a bat trophy, the spider trophy, the slime trophy, the enderman trophy, the magma cube, the snowman, and the piggy. So that got me a lot of shit. Dry magmatic sponge. I'm guessing that that sucks up magma. Okay, and then I also got a whole bunch of other crap just from opening loot bags that I had sitting around, and I might actually shown that on camera last episode, I can't remember. But we're going to put all of this shit away for the moment. A mob spawner blizz. Wow, I got a blizz spawner? Spawn snow golem. And I've got some basic and some good reward bags. I also have an ender flux crystal, which I can put over here to help improve the speed of my quite expensive display. And then let's go ahead and open reward bags. I got a diamond. Bunch of stone, impulse plates, and translocation plates. The translocation plates, I think you can drain, yeah, you can drain resin and ender off of those. So those are actually not bad. And then saltpeter blocks, mystery arrows, and a goods cabinet. I seriously need more spatial storage. It's getting bad. Lily, stop! Lily, stop! It's the male person. Get down. Come here. Get down from there. You know you're not supposed to be up there. Alright. Let's go ahead and recharge my magnet while I'm looking at it. This magnet basically runs forever. You just have to stop and charge it every once in a while. It takes like nothing to charge. Alright. In Lost in Space, the next thing we need to do is Manulian. It wants us to make 5 Manulian ingots, and off camera, as promised, I made... Where'd I put it? Where'd I put it? I have it in here somewhere. Where did I put the shit? There it is. I have my cobalt and my ardite blocks. Or ingots. So we're going to come over here, we're going to dump this in, and we're going to let that smelt up into Manulian, and then we'll drain it all out. There's been a couple of other quests added. Aeon Steel is an alamite plus a cobalt equals an Aeon Steel. It wants us to make 5. So I need to get 5 alamites and 5 cobalt. Well, basically it just means I need a little more cobalt. And as I told you guys, cobalt is easily synthesized from iron, wherever my iron is, and hydrogen. Am I actually out of iron? That's okay. We'll desynthesize some, or we'll decompose some iron. And I'm pretty sure I've still got some carbon up there. Or hydrogen, rather. Don't I have some hydrogen in one of these? No? Oh, this is where I was making my steel. Alright, yeah, there's hydrogen in here. So we'll decompose this into iron. And we're probably going to need 2 stacks of iron and 2 stacks of hydrogen. Now, one thing I am going to need to sort out pretty soon is powering this thing, because this thing is stupid power requirements. Look at that. I can only get 27. And now I got to go back to the reactor and put these things on to charge. I did have one of my cells charging already. So we'll let those charge. We'll go dump another 50 million into this thing. Come on. Thank you. We're going to dump another 50 million power into this stupid thing. Each one of these requires, yeah, about 1 million power. Are you actually dumping power? You are dumping power. It's just taking a long time. Alright, it takes... I need to get a total of 5 of these, and 16 of these equals 1, so I got a while to wait. Let's go ahead and go back to Observatory, and we'll take a look at the other quest that was added. Doggy Metal. 1 Ardite, plus 160 blood, plus an Ender Pearl. So I need to get some Ardite too, that's a pain in the ass. One thing I never did is I never did do the world interaction upgrade. And that's like silly easy. A world interaction upgrade is, oh, it's basic capacitor and Damascus steel. So I need the basic capacitor, which means I need the, need the copper gear for the basic capacitor, for the world interaction upgrade, consume task, a double compressed cobblestone. That's easy enough to get. Oh, it wants 3? Okay. Easy enough. Claim reward for a good reward bag. T loves green hearts. A bunch of chain out of that. And 5 more world interaction upgrades. I seriously do need to make a cobblestone generator pretty soon. Alright. Manulian is the next step. The farming station is something that I could be doing. Queen's Gold. 8 gold plus 1 emerald equals 8 Queen's Gold. Okay, I can do that. Let's go ahead and add the Queen's Gold components to here. That got me 8 ingots of Manulian. So we'll go ahead and just dump it out into here. Got a little bit of this Pocophenium in here too. Okay, I need to shut that off because I don't want it to pump out the gold when it melts. There we go. We have our Manulian. 2 greater reward bags plus a Manulian block. There's my cobblestone generator. And augment cryocoil regulators. Fuel efficiency dynamos. Okay, sure. Fluid molten Queen's Gold. And 0.875 emeralds. What the hell? It's supposed to be Patchy. Stop it. Patchy. Patchy. Stop. Alright. Yeah, 8 gold plus 1 emerald equals 8 Queen's Gold. But it only used 1/8 of an emerald. So I either have to sit here with some emerald sitting in here not doing anything, or I need to make a shitload of Queen's Gold, which I don't really want to do. That's crazy. 5 stacks of world interaction upgrades. Come on. Okay, there's our Queen's Gold. Manual detect. What? I have it. I have Queen's Gold ingots. I have 5 of them on me. Is this one of those things where it's going to make me make a whole shitload more than what I was actually supposed to make? Well, you know what? We got the emerald in there. Let's go ahead and go balls out. Let's put 56 more gold in here, melt it down, and just make a stack of Queen's Gold. Shall we? I actually need to change the direction of this to put the emerald back in. Insert. Just dump all that back in. Because I have to wonder if it wants me to do 5 combinations of this. Which it has done before. Okay, I have shitloads of molten Queen's Gold now. We're going to pump it out into the casting basin. And we'll just pull out blocks of this shit. Are you shitting me? You can't melt down, or you can't change a Queen's Gold block into just Queen's Gold. Are you shitting me? Can you melt it back down? No? Are you shitting me? So what use? These have no use. There are times when I really don't like this. So basically I have a block that consumes part of an emerald that I can't do jack shit with. It's a very expensive decoration. It's a bunch of very expensive decorations. You know what, guys? Balls to this. I have 4 Queen's Gold blocks here. I'm going to go into cheat mode. And I've had to do this before, so this should not be anything unusual. I'm going to come over to the trash can. And I'm going to trash these 4 Queen's Gold blocks. In exchange for that, I'm going to give myself 36 Queen's Gold ingots. Because that is the exact amount that I would have gotten I do not feel any remorse over this particular cheat, especially considering the quest isn't fucking working anyway. I mean, is there another way to make this? No, you have to melt it into Queen's Gold. And you're supposed to be able to melt the Queen's Gold block back down, it just doesn't work. 500 degrees Celsius. I don't even know if the smelter is capable of achieving that temperature. Will help if I put the ingot cast back in, huh? Alright, we're going to come back to this in a little bit, and we're going to see if I can complete the quest. If not, we're going to HQM cheat it. That just completely threw me off. Alright, onward. We need to make a farming station. Farming station is electrical steel, a diamond hoe, pulsating crystals, a machine chassis, and a Z-Logic controller. do I have any? I don't have any electrical steel. So, we need iron. Actually, I need to put these world interaction upgrades away. Put this shit away too. We're going to need some iron. We're going to need some coal powder. I'll actually get 2 more of that. And electrical steel is silicon? Yeah, need some silicon. Which is sagged out of redstone ore, or clay, or sand, or red sand. It's going to be easiest for me to do it out of clay, I think. Toss that in, and we'll just sag out a bunch of this. Now I only need 4 electrical steel to start this, so we're going to start with this. We're also going to need a farming station. We're also going to need pulsating crystals, which are easy enough. We need pulsating iron, which I also don't have any of. Pulsating iron is iron and ender pearl. I'm going to need 2 of these. So I've already got iron in here. There's some more silicon, some clay I can toss back into here, and I can easily make clay. Clay I can synthesize just from an infinite water source and smashing some stone down into dust, or smashing some of the umpteen million sand I have down into dust. Come on. Do I have any capacitors in here? No. Not the right kind of capacitor anyway. I don't think you can put these things in here, can you? No. I didn't think so. We'll just wait for this. And then the Z-Logic controller, if I remember right, is solarium, silicon, redstone, and a zombie head. I should have some solarium left. Yeah. I've got plenty of zombie heads. I've got the redstone. And I've got the silicon. So, in here, we put these components, and this is going to get us our Z-Logic controller. This will get us our pulsating iron. There's the Z-Logic controller. We'll need a diamond hoe. There's one. I really think it's about time for me to stop screwing around so much with manually putting power to all of these things. I think it's about time for me to start working towards Tesseracts. Tesseracts are fairly expensive in this pack, so that's why I haven't really done anything with it yet. Patchy, stop it! I swear, if you didn't know better, you would think I was murdering that cat. There's our 2 pulsating crystals. We need our Z-Logic controller. We're going to need a machine chassis, which, you know what? I've got a bunch of bows in here, don't I? Yeah, I've got a shitload of bows in here. I'll take these bows out and trash them. That'll clear up some space. There we go. That should give me enough space that I can put some stuff away. Machine chassis means I need a basic capacitor. Helps if I actually make the capacitor. Helps if I have, what is it? I need Angmallen. I don't have any more Angmallen. Dicks. I will have soon. Okay, let's go check on this Queen's Gold shit. There, I've got an entire stack of Queen's Gold. We'll put this in, we'll shut that off. Now, can I complete the Queen's Gold quest? No, I can't. I wonder if it's going to want 5 blocks of it. Then again, can I even make blocks out of this shit? No, you can't even make blocks out of it. Something's going on with this. So, I think I'm going to have to report that on the forum, because that's not right. Alright, so, here's how we're going to do it. HQM edit. That gives us the OP edition book. If we shift, click this, that completes it. And then we right click on the trash can and we throw out the OP edition book. I still have it completed. I can still claim the reward. I don't really want any of these fucking things, but whatever. It gets us a greater reward bag. 4 full hearts! Yay! Hardcore mode isn't enabled yet. So basically, that does us absolutely no fucking good, nah. Alright, guess we'll come over here. We've got Molten Angmallen now. We'll start pumping this out. Let's turn off the output so we can actually get it in here. There's an Angmallen block, which we can thankfully still break down into ingots. Pop that in there. Capacitor gets. Machine chassis gets. Farming station gets. With the farming station, we claim that. We get a double layer capacitor and another reward bag. This is a grater. Boom. 5 energy distributors. Whatever the fuck those are. Random things? No idea. I'll deal with it some other time. I haven't looked at random things yet to even know what it does. Alright. Fluxed crystals. I need a universal seed. A universal seed is 6 seeds, an awkward potion, and 2 blocks of redstone. I don't have any awkward potions yet, do I? No, but I have some glass bottles and I have some nether wart. So I can make an awkward potion. Because I do have my brewing stand. Actually, it's kind of a waste to make only 1. So we'll go ahead and make 3 awkward potions. And then it's just 1 of blocks of redstone and seeds. I have plenty of those. There we go. 3 awkward potions. Dump those in there. Need 2 blocks of redstone. Pretty easy to get. And seeds. I need my seeds, whatever the hell I did with them. There we go. Seeds, seeds, 2 universal seeds. Claim reward. That gets me a universal seed. What? I'll have to look up flux crystals to know what's going on there. For days I toil in my fields, the plight of a farmer to grow everything he can, seeks to be amazed by this industrial revolution. What? Oh, hello, seed infuser. Seed infuser, soul sand, a universal seed, diamonds. Okay, I can do that. I got that. Death first and pseudo round robins. That's also going to open up powered soil. These seeds are filled with magic, like magic beans, and while I have all these fancy types of advanced soil type, these magic beans need magic soil to grow on as well as power. Powered soil. Okay. Magic beans. Wait, these are cocoa beans. Farm manager. These magic beans are sad, they need RF. The only way to feed them power is through the farm manager. Happy crops, happy farmer. The shit is going on here? Okay, there's the farm manager. More powered soil. This must be an automated farming method. Shitload of cryothium. Growing spatial I/O. What? I need 20 spatial I/O ports. Smooth spatial I/O shard. What the hell? Crystal hammer. It's a universal seed. And some sticks. Rough diamond chunks, rough gold chunks, rough emerald chunks. So, does that mean that if I put these on the ground, that I can smash them with this and get an emerald? Well, it gives me rough emerald shards, which refine into a smooth emerald shard, and 24 of those refines into an emerald. I'm gonna have to look this mod up, because this is getting compressed cobble seed. Oh shit. Growing cookies. A triple compressed cookie seed. There's a seed infuser and 32 triple compressed cookies. So, I have the seed infuser. I'll put that down. I should be able to get 32 triple compressed cookies if I don't have that many already. I've got 5. If I break down my quintuple into quadruple, that gets me 9 quadruple. That gets me, yeah, plenty of those. Now, I need a universal seed, so I need to make another one of those. Let's do 2. Now, if I put a universal seed in there with half a stack of triple compressed cookies and hit infuse, is that actually going to do anything? Or does it have to have power? No, it's actually doing something. It's eating triple compressed cookies. Oh, that's not Patchy screaming. It's Mr. Hiss. Hi, Mr. Hiss. This flux crystals thing is driving me nuts. A triple compressed cookie seed. Gets me a sextuple compressed cookie. Holy shite. Compressed cookie ingredients. A compressed theobromine seed. Compressed theobromine seed is 32 compressed theobromine, which is 100 theobromine turns into a compressed theobromine. So basically I need to decompose cocoa beans only give you a 40% chance, so basically I should probably synthesize it. Well, you can decompose zetones? You can get all sorts of weird shit out of zetones if you decompose them. Oh man. Okay, this new thing is making my head hurt a little. Compressed cookie ingredients. Under Bake to Win, I've completed the septuple compressed cookie, but I have to actually craft it. So we need to break down these. Yeah, we need to break that down and then craft one. Now it'll. No, it wants a septuple compressed cookie. That's what's going on. I already got the sextuple. So how many cookies do I have? I have 2 sextuple. Make that 3. And if I recompress my triples, I have 6 quadruple. I wonder if you can actually grow compressed cookies. Apparently you can grow up to, let's see, a rough triple compressed cookie chunk. Let's look into this a little bit. So if you get these cookie chunks and you break those, you'll get, I think, 4 triple compressed cookie shards out of each one, and then a gem cutter changes that to a smooth triple compressed cookie shard, and then 16 of them is a triple compressed cookie. So it should be possible to automatically farm triple compressed cookies. And if you build a large enough farm out of this shit, I don't know. I'm going to look into this mod and see if I can figure out what the hell is going on with it. Because this seems all sorts of off the wall to me. Community spatial areas. There's been a couple new spatial areas added. The Tormented, which requires a sextuple compressed cookie, and Fright Night, which requires a sextuple compressed cookie. I could start Redstone Meltdown, or Amusement Park. Amusement Park's only 5 quintuple compressed. But I'm also running up towards the end of this episode. So I'm thinking it might not be a good idea to start something new when I'm just going to end up taking a break soon anyway. this seed infuser thing. This entire flux crystal thing is going to drive me berserk before all said and done, I know. I'm going to come over here and collect some eggs and some feathers. Lots of chickens. We got lots of chickens now. Alright. I'm going to pick this thing up for now. I'm going to dump this thing in here, along with all of this other shit. And I'm going to go look up flux crystals and see if I can figure out exactly what the hell I'm supposed to be doing here. But this is where I'm going to call this episode. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. I will be back soon with some more spatial madness, and hopefully I'll have a better idea of what the hell it is I'm supposed to be doing with these new mods that just got added to the pack. It seems like it's a way to address the compressed cookie issue. I hope that's the case, because I wasn't looking forward to making octuple compressed cookies by hand. But I guess we'll see. What there is to be seen. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you later, peeps.